victory now. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. But you must try, try,
All right,
try.
let's destroy a computer.
Try. You'll succeed at last. You can get it if you really want.
We're gonna be wrecking this
You
guy.
can get it if you really want. You can get it if you really want. But you must try, 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 try.
You succeed at last. All right, guys. Let me get a few other little implements and tools here, because we're gonna get really creative and we're gonna destroy this laptop. Thank you for staying tuned in. For those of you who have just tuned in, I hit 3,000 followers, and we are celebrating with our follower goal of destroying a laptop. This is a 17-inch Dell Inspiron 1720, my old college laptop, and I am going to destroy this. It's going to be funny. I'm not just going to just bash it with a hammer. I'm going to get creative. I'm going to do some things that I've always wanted to do to a computer, and particularly this one since I hate it so much. So hang tight, and we're going to destroy this. Just 1 second. I need to get some implements, some tools of the trade. Be right back. We're gonna need this tub. We're gonna need this, right? Yes, perfect. This is good. 1 second. Perfect. Almost ready, guys. Almost ready. Just one little thing I need. One last thing. Okay, guys. All right. This is good. This is real good. Okay, guys. So, as I said before, my name is Tritemare, and I stream every day of the week and on the weekends. And when we hit our follower goals and certain other things throughout the day, we like to celebrate. And we've hit 3,000 followers total on our stream today, which is an amazing milestone for me. And I'm going to destroy this laptop. So a little bit of history. This laptop was given to me by my father, who I don't have a very good relationship with, and he gave me a lot of shit about ordering a computer because it was so expensive. He was like, "Do you really need this? You're just gonna play games on it and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the fact of the matter. I am gonna play games on this, definitely. But I'm gonna use it to get my schoolwork done as well. So don't worry about it, Pops. It's worth the investment." And he gave me a bunch of shit about it, and he didn't let me order an actual good computer. This thing could hardly handle playing the Orange Box, which was really one of the things that got me into becoming a PC gamer completely. The Orange Box really revolutionized how I perceive PC gaming, even though I played MMORPGs and other things like that before. But yeah, so I played the Orange Box on this until just about this thing died, which was probably in the 2000s. But yeah, once I started playing games on it, it has a nice big screen. It was nice for that, and it was very heavy to pull around. And because my dad is such a cheapskate, we couldn't get good processors or good RAM or anything in it. So I always kind of hated this thing. I always kind of resented this computer because it's a shadow of what it could have been. And it kind of represents to me the fact that, if you don't invest in technology, then you don't get a lot out of your investment. So I dislike this. So the first thing that I would like to do to this laptop is I'd like to make it bleed, if you will. So I've got here a very sharp little razor knife that I've got, and I'm just gonna kind of cut the screen. It's making a nice little plastic ribbon. I'm just gonna cut the corners of the screen. Yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can. Oh, don't want to cut my hand. Careful now. It's a very sharp knife. Yep, just gonna cut all around the edge. That's making a very weird ribbon noise. Now, one of the parts that I've always enjoyed about this computer was that it had a very nice screen. And something in my imagination told me that, like, if I cut the corners of the screen, can I peel it off? You know what I mean? Can I just peel the screen off? Like a fruit roll-up or something? I think I'm finding the answer to that is no. I think I'm finding the answer to that is just like this. N O. So the answer to that is N-O. No. The answer is no, 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 no. So I can't just peel it off if I cut around the edges. That was interesting. I've always kind of wondered. Another thing that I've always wanted to do to a computer is as follows. And I used to think that, if I ever had a friend who crossed me, I guess you couldn't really call them a friend, but if you had someone you didn't really care about or you wanted to play a bad prank on somebody, you could do this little trick. I had it in my imagination, but I've never actually done it until now, so I hope you'll enjoy this as much as I do. Let me find my correct tool of the trade here. Here it is. So this tool of the trade, it's very interesting. This is a butter knife. Not a sharp knife like the razor knife I had in my hand before. It's a little bit different. I always wanted to do this. Take some peanut butter, right? Put it on a butter knife. Okay. And then just put that on somebody's keyboard, right? So you just pick this bad boy up. This is a heavy guy. I should have taken the battery out of this. So just kind of, take a nice pristine keyboard and then just really muck it up. You know what I'm saying? Just really get it on in there, right? Just use that butter knife. Just cover all the keys in a gratuitous amount of peanut butter. I just really thought that would be freaking hilarious. And to tell the truth, right now that I'm actually doing it, this is pretty funny. Now imagine trying to clean this out. This just wouldn't work. This is a good prank to play on your friends and family members. Actually, it really isn't. Only do this to people you absolutely abhor, because honestly, there's no cleaning this out. And if their laptop is on, right? If their laptop is on, I imagine that this would melt down and get past the keyboard liquid tray and just kind of, seep down into the computer, down onto the motherboard. You could always just do this too. You could always just do, just kind of, just get creative. Just let your heart take you, I feel like I'm kind of like You know, I'm kind of like painting happy little trees here. Just using a little bit of blue ochre. Just kind of chip the keys off. You can make a little sandwich out of it. Chip the keys off. You don't need them. They're covered in peanut butter. You don't need them at this point. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of chip those keys right off. This laptop's heavy. Let's close it for a second. Let's take the battery out. Let's just take the battery out. It's too heavy, right? Battery is one of the heaviest parts. Put that on the ground. All right, where were we? All right. So, you know, some other things that you could do if you didn't really like the person that owned a laptop. Just, now I see I could take my time, right? I could take my time and put a little, you know, put a little peanut butter in here. It's no problem. Just fill the vents, you know? A little bit of peanut butter in the vents. Never hurt nobody. It's good for the computer. It's nutritious. It's delicious. It's really great. Right? But really, that's not gonna get the job done, guys. This is just basic. This is basic shit, okay? You just can't. You can't be bothered. So, what you really gotta do, now that there's a couple of keys, I just want you to see this. I just want you to see this up close. Look at the keys stuck to the monitor. The keys that we chipped off, the peanut butter keys. Oh God, this is just my life. This is completing my life. Okay, yeah. So this is a tool of the trade. This is a hammer. This is a hammer, right? I'm sure you know what this is used for. Yep. Just gonna give it some love taps. Just gonna give it some love taps. Just a couple. Yeah, a couple of those. Yeah, that's good. It's really good. I always wondered what was back there. You know, we tried to cut through the blackness of the screen. There's glass behind the thing. I actually didn't know that that's what this looked like. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. So there's glass, right? There's glass behind the black part of the screen. Did you know that? I didn't know that. There's glass behind it. It's crazy. So that's cool. I always thought the black screen was like the long and short of it. But I was wrong. So, you know, give it a couple love taps. You know, I love this thing a lot, so I mean, I just really loved it. Loved it so much. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's good. I just really loved it. All right, guys, do you want to know how you send a computer off in style? You know, I think that after spending some quality time with this machine and proving it, I've kind of hurt it a little bit. Don't you think it is a little bit damaged at this point? What do you do to a computer that's damaged? It's probably in pain. It's probably thirsty. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't you agree? This computer's probably pretty thirsty at this point. So, yeah. Thank you for all the follows. I really appreciate it. So, yeah. He's probably thirsty. You know, when I'm thirsty, I enjoy Mountain Dew. This stream brought to you by Mountain Dew and PepsiCo, the greatest products on earth. Now, this computer is beaten black and blue. It's beaten within an inch of its already ended life. It probably needs some resuscitation. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and ease this computer's needs. Thirsty boy? You thirsty? It's okay, we got you. We got you. No, I know, you're okay. You're okay. It'll all be over soon. You'll be okay. You caused me so much trouble in your time. I hate you, secretly. Don't let the beating I just gave you throw you off. Just know I hate you. I'll never I will never be a cheapskate with technology. I will always invest in technology, buy the latest and the greatest, instead of being stuck in a lifetime of what feels like a lifetime of toil, just because I'm afraid to spend a couple of dollars on a computer. Oh, yep, that's right. Drink up, little one. Drink up. There we go. There we go. Yep, and that's that. That's that. All right. So let's get a close-up of this aftermath. What does this look like? What the hell is this, right? Looks a little something like this. It smells delicious. It smells really terrible, actually. The Mountain Dew is already fogged with God knows what. Peanut butter madness, badness. You know?